I wanted to film this video because I was scrolling through YouTube and you've probably come across the video of Alexa Sarenoja. I think that's how you say her name. She is taken off, blowing up on YouTube. And you see a lot of videos on people who say, just start, just get started. If you're in your 40s, get started. If you're in your 50s, just start. Why now is the best time to start on YouTube? And I have to agree. I have to say, I have to bring my own my own reflection on this whole discussion, because as a mom, as a Black woman, as a Gen X slash millennial, like I don't even know where I fit in which generation. The point is that there is content out there that only you can put out there. There's content out there that is made, filmed by people who are not like you, but you consume. But the content that would be filmed by yourself would be the perfect content for your audience. And so for me, for example, I watch a lot of business content, right? On starting online businesses and things like that. And most of the creators that I see out there are male, white male, many of them unmarried, many of them are not the, how you call that, the default parent. That's what I'm trying to say. Usually moms are the default parent. If the kid gets sick at school, they call the mom. If you need to pick up something, you need to pick up your child, the mom is going to do it. If something has to be made at home, the mom is the default parent, right? And so when you combine business and real life, then your business looks different, right? I love Gary Vee and everything, but his methodologies of just effing do it doesn't work for a lot of people, right? Because there's a lot of reasons why those who can say, just effing do it, lock yourself in the room for the whole day and batch content, it's because there's no other responsibilities where they're default parent to do that, right? And so that's just the reality. And so instead of complaining about that, let's be proactive and let's create businesses where people like us can still thrive in the way that we can, right? It's not a barrier, but it's just an adjustment, right? We just do things differently. And so the people who are in our 40s, we have small kids at home still, and we have aging parents, and we're in between, and we have these responsibilities, and it's different. We approach life and we approach business, or even moving abroad, we approach it differently than the woman who is in her 20s, just graduated from college, who's picking up and living, or who's picking up and creating a business because she's doing it in one day because she can. I mean, I could do that when I was in college. I could, and I did, but not anymore. And that's totally fine. It's just an adjustment. You do it differently. And so I want to encourage all of you out there like me. You're in your 40s or 50s. You're not retired. You still have kids at home. You have aging parents. You're in that lost generation of Gen Xers, and you don't see people like you out there sharing content, because we're mostly consumers of content. Unfortunately, we see a lot of younger people give us advice on business and on life that is not relevant, or we get advice from people who are way older than us, who don't have the same responsibilities that we still have. And so we're like in between, and sometimes it doesn't work for us. And so you have to go out there. For us, you have to go out there and put out the content out there that we need to consume, because the way we navigate life is different. And it's okay. The way we do it, it's okay. But we need more people like us to stand up and to go out there and to say it. Like, at our age, we don't really care about appearances anymore. We don't care about, I don't know. Maybe we do, but it's more about simplicity. It's not about the gimmicks. It's not about all of the fancy stuff and the super editing on the videos and the Mr. Beast style. It's not our style, okay? It's definitely not our style. But instead of complaining about it and doing nothing about it, let's put out content in the way that we want to see it, the way we love to consume content that is not screaming on top of your lungs or super edited vlogs and I don't know. There's nothing wrong with those, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you have time to do that, more power to you. More power to you. If I was blogging in my 20s, I would have plenty of time for that. And the reason why I don't post as many videos is one of the reasons. Because I have small kids at home, right? And so this summer, for example, I think I recorded 2 videos and edited 1, something like that. Because there's constantly asking for snacks and asking for this and asking for that or taking people to doctor's appointment. And again, I love it. It's our life. That's what we do. And we're in that season of life. And so our businesses and the way we talk about this online reflects that. We don't have to pretend that we have it all together because we don't. We don't have to pretend that we know everything about life, about business, about raising kids, because we definitely don't. And so I think that we're in a good position to be truthful, in a good position that we are, I think we are, because we are in a position where we know enough about the internet, we know enough about the fake, we know enough about the truth of what's on the internet. We're skeptical enough, we know enough about stranger danger, right? That we don't have to push social media and YouTube and all of that to the side. We can utilize it and make the best of it in a way that is authentic, that is truthful, that is not about the gimmicks, but where the message is valuable and where the message has meaning, that is not just based on fantasy land, but it's based on real raw experiences, right? And so I think that a lot of people are craving that kind of content, mostly people in our generation, in our age bracket, like the 40s and the 50s. I'm 43, okay? I'm a 1980 baby, right? And so for all of us, it's like we see something and we're like, we tune out automatically. It's like, next, right? And so we understand the value of technology and the value of social media and all of that, and we use it to our advantage and we consume the content and it's great. But we are not, what's the word? We don't fall for the gimmicks. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't fall for the gimmicks. And so we don't have to fall for it, but we can share our own message in the way that we want to share it. That is authentic, that is truth, and that doesn't have to hide stuff, right? And so that was my encouragement for my fellow Gen Xers to stop being consumers and to really, I'm 100% for that kind of content. All these people who are on YouTube, like Alexa and many others, were saying, just start. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm on YouTube, is not to show perfection or to show that I have it all together or that I have the answer for everything. No, but it's just to start, because we need more people like us, people who are authentic, people who are less about the gimmicks and the we want content for us. That's what I'm trying to say. The content that other people younger than us, older than us make is great content, but it's not always relatable. And so we need more content from people like us, who are in the trenches, who are that sandwich generation, who are still taking care of small kids and maybe taking kids to college right now, but still with big responsibilities and busy. And so how do we start businesses when we're busy? How do we move abroad when we're busy? How do we do that when we're married? How do we do that when we have kids? All of that. How do we do that when we have 9-to-5s? We need content by people like us. And so if this is your sign, take it as a sign to go out there and get started. I mean, they're mowing the lawn right now. This is not perfection at all, but this is it. This is the video that I'm posting because it needed to be posted, and I needed to tell you that. I needed to tell you that it's okay, that we want to see you how you are, because that's how we are. The way you are is the way we are at home. And we want to see that relatable, truthful content that is made for us. So go out there, pick up the camera, pick up your phone. It's not you don't need all the equipment. Get your phone. That's a phone that I have right there. Get your phone and just start talking. And we're here to support you. All right. On that note, bye.